walking in grace. Step by step I'm walking the shore. The wave remind me there is so much more. Oh yes. The light of the love is shining in the sky, a gentle guiding. It lifted me higher every breath, a gift to take. Every moment a choice to make through the storm. Step by step, I find my way walking in grace in every single day. I'm walking the shore, walking in grace where the water meet the sand. The wave remind me that, with the love in my heart and the peace in my hand. The light of the love is shining in the sky. The light of the world is shining on every face. A gentle guide. I'm never done, I'm never alone, I'm never alone, I'm walking in grace. You lifted me higher through the field with the lily of the bloom. I see the world is shaking off its gloom. Every breath a gift to take. Another smile, a child run free. Every moment a choice to take. Through the storm I found my way. In the quiet I hear the call of grace that is answered. The guiding for us all, walking in the grace where the water meet the sand. With the love in my heart and the peace in my hand. The light of the world is shining on every face. I am never alone, I'm walking in grace. The sun set low, the stars appear, a gentle whisper. I am here through the trial, through the pain, grace will carry me again. Step by step I find my way with the grace as my guide. Come what may, the wave will rise, the star will shine, walking in grace, this life divine. Walking in grace where the water meet the sand. You feel well, with the love in my heart and the peace in my hand. I see the world. The light of the world is shining on every face. I'm never alone, I'm walking in grace. There is hope in living. Every tear a lesson I learn. Oh, every prayer soul return. In the quiet I hear the call. Grace is the answer, the guide for those. Walking in grace.
The beach was quiet. The sun was just beginning to rise. A gentle breeze whispered across the sand. The sky was a canvas of soft pinks and oranges. A lone figure walked along the shore. The figure wore long, flowing white robes. They moved with a serene grace. Each step seemed to leave a whisper of peace in its wake. The figure breathed in the salty air. They smiled as the warm sunlight touched their face. The figure walked for a long time. They moved with a rhythm as ancient as the tides. With each step, they seemed to absorb the tranquility of the morning. They paused often to observe the world around them. They bent to study a seashell. Its delicate spiral held the echoes of the sea. They watched a sandpiper scurry along the water's edge. Its tiny feet left delicate prints in the wet sand. The figure smiled again, a silent acknowledgement of the beauty that surrounded them. A young boy sat on the beach, his head in his hands. His kite lay broken on the sand beside him. Tears streamed down his cheeks. The figure stopped and knelt beside him. They placed a hand on his shoulder. The boy looked up, startled. The figure's eyes were filled with such kindness that the boy's sobs subsided. The figure spoke, their voice soft and soothing like the sea. They offered words of comfort and encouragement. Then, with gentle hands, they began to mend the broken kite. Further down the beach, an elderly man struggled to walk along the shore. His steps were slow and labored. The figure noticed his struggle. They moved towards him, their own steps light and quick. Reaching the man, they offered him a hand to lean on. The man looked at the figure, his eyes filled with gratitude. Together, they walked slowly towards a nearby rock. The figure helped the man to sit down, making sure he was comfortable. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the sand, the figure approached a young mother. She sat alone, cradling a crying baby in her arms. Her face was etched with worry. The figure stopped before her and gently touched the baby's forehead. A wave of peace seemed to flow from the figure's hand. The baby's cries softened, then ceased altogether. The mother looked up at the figure, her eyes wide with wonder and relief. Word of the figure's presence spread through the nearby village. As night fell, people gathered on the beach. They came from all walks of life. They came seeking solace, hope, and healing. The figure stood before them, bathed in the soft light of the moon. They spoke of love, compassion, and the importance of unity. Their words resonated deep within the hearts of all who listened. As the figure spoke, a sense of peace settled over the gathering. When the figure finished speaking, they turned and walked back towards the sea. Their footsteps left glowing imprints in the sand, a reminder of the grace they had brought to the world.
Walking in grace. Step by step I'm walking the shore. The wave remind me there is so much more. Oh yes. The light of the love is shining in the sky.